Oh, hi America. Happy Easter. Even I admit that was very mean of me. I do apologise. I do. Obviously today's tea talk has involved me casually opening up chocolate in front of you guys. I'll eat it on your behalf. I really do dislike milk chocolate. It's kind of like I'm working for the present. Because let's face it, I only wanted it for the Disney princess. Already I have got Cinderella because I opened that one and edit yesterday. So I worked hard for Cinderella. So we'll see who all this effort and work was for today. I'm a disgusting eater. I shouldn't be allowed to eat on camera. Too much chocolate. Oh, the feel. Oh, here we go. Who do we get? Who do we get? Who do we get? Who do we get? Belle! Yay! Yay! Happy. I'm just going to casually build my doll while I'm talking to you guys. I'm sure you guys don't mind. Actually, I was amazed. Me and my dad actually watched Frozen this morning. My dad, like it was like serious mega bonding time. I'm still in shock. I think I've built this wrong. Oh no. Oh no. But I was in complete shock. I was just like, what's happening here? You're watching Frozen with me? What? They will be the most glorious hour and a half of my life that I got to spend watching Frozen with my father without him complaining. Yay! We built her! I was kind of just in a chatty mood today and I thought we could have a little tea talk and I could talk to you guys about things because I don't really have an idea at the minute for a video. I have been tagged by the awesome and lovely Anna Shook. I really hope I haven't butchered your name. Sorry. To do the I Heart Spring tag and oh, I'm so excited. I've never been tagged in a video before so I will definitely get on that. I'm just thinking about what exactly I want to answer for the questions, so I'm putting serious thought into it and hopefully I will get that video made soon. Firstly, this tea talk is also going to include trees. You have no idea. So in my last tea talk, you will remember that I was annoyed and upset because our neighbour behind us was cutting down their tree and it always felt a part of our garden, so I was sad to see it go. But it was completely, couldn't do anything about it. Was their tree. A couple of days ago, me and my mum had been out of the house and when we came back in, my mum looked out in the garden and she noticed that our cherry tree had been completely hacked. Like the complete top branches completely cut down to stubs. That's not going to grow back, it's completely dead. So that can only mean one thing. Our neighbour, or at least somebody in the family on the neighbour's side, has got ladders, encroached into our property and caused criminal damage. They cut our tree without our permission, without asking us. Nothing was encroaching into their garden, so they still had no right to cut it down and cut down our tree for no good reason. It wasn't on their property, it was doing nothing, no harm, and cut down our tree, an expensive, sentimental cherry tree that was my tree. It was my tree. And cut it down. What actual asshole cuts down somebody else's tree? We love our garden because our garden at least was perfect and exactly the way we wanted it, and people are just left, right and centre cutting down trees, and now they're even cutting down our trees that we bought with our money. Gah. Needless to say, we are wanting to wage war on the neighbours. We'll see how he likes it if he came home one day and his little favourite trees out in the front garden were whoot. Not that I would ever do that, because I actually have respect for nature and its beauty and the not needing to needlessly cut something down that's perfect. I've been feeling a bit crappy and down lately, not going to lie. But apparently whenever I start to feel down about things, I go charity shopping. let me show you. So on the first day of feeling crappy, I went to a local charity shop in my town and I got a hardback first edition of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which I already own 2 editions of this, but when you see a hardback first edition Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire in a charity shop for $1.95, you buy it. That's law. On that same day, to help me along on my Disney collecting, I got Disney dinosaur. I got this for £1.50, and look, it has a Disney reward in it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Then the next day, I went back to the same charity shop and I'd seen this and did pick it up. It is Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I'd seen it in the shop, hadn't picked it up, was like, regret that, gonna go back the next day. I still feel poo, I'm gonna buy it for myself. Again, £1.50 for this, and I've been hearing things about it lately, so I was like, £1.50, I'm gonna buy it and check it out. I found this, and this, really vintage records. This is a Disneyland record of Walt Disney's Cinderella. I love Cinderella, as you know. Cinderella's like one of my favourite princesses, and then I also got a really vintage copy of the Sound of Music soundtrack, and it's like, I'm so happy. So these really cheer me up. These cost £1 each, so for £2 I got 2 really awesome vintage records. So then I brought them home and I was like, oh, vintage records! To which my dad said, Tasha, you don't have a record player. Who can put down vinyls for The Sound of Music and Cinderella? So I may not have a record player, but I will have a record player. Then the next day I was feeling better, but you know, one more trip to make me feel better. Admittedly, this time it wasn't a charity shop, it was a kind of second-hand shop. I picked up The Witch Child by Cecilia Reese. I'd seen this in a video by Lena from Just Kiss My Frog. She didn't necessarily rate this book, but she still intrigued me about it, and kind of I wanted to see. It does seem to have a very interesting premise. And this picture, this cover is gorgeous, isn't it? So stunning. I'm still interested to give it a read. Also, kind of on a personal side project lately, I've been considering writing a kind of children's novel, at least not a young adult novel, not an adult novel, probably that kind of gap in between teen and children fiction. So I'm kind of thinking of picking up a couple of books, or at least rereading some of my old children's books, just to kind of get an idea and a feel for kind of that kind of literature again. So this will be a good addition for me to kind of do some research into that. And then on that same trip I also picked up a record of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, because I am such a musical child, and vintage records, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, musicals. Still don't have a record player. Children are making noise outside. So I finally got to see Captain America. So good. So good. I was so scared that I wasn't going to get to see it while it was in the cinema, but oh my gosh guys, it is so good. Not only for the fact of the eye candy, you know, Christopher Evans' abs and ass, and just the perfection that is Scarlett Johansson, but just the whole story was amazing and really detailed into it. It was very intense and it was really action-packed, and it was really good. I highly recommend. I still prefer the first Captain America movie, but definitely top notch. I highly recommend that you go see it. Also, can we say, Steve and Natasha, BFFs for sure. After finishing Lord of the Rings, I did actually move on to another read, and I read Mouse by Art Spiegelman, but I will go into that more in my wrap-up video for this month. But it just, humanity. Sometimes humanity disgusts me, what humans can do to each other. And actually, keeping on with that theme, last night me and my mum watched 12 Years a Slave. Oh my gosh. That movie is so fantastic, amazing, beautiful, disgusting, vile in the sense of what humans can inflict upon another human being. Definitely it was a story that needed told, it really did, and it was told so well. For every Oscar it got, it deserved. Oh, wee Lupita. It's an amazing film, and if you have not seen it, definitely go pick up a DVD of it when you can, because oh my god. Things are looking up now though. I'm feeling a lot better again, which is good, and exciting things are going to be happening soon, which is good. I'm hoping to be a lot more productive. There's going to be a lot more videos coming soon, which is also very, very good. There's something a bit disconcerting about drinking out of the face of a Pomeranian. Lipstick marks! Actually, I have a very interesting story about this cup. I walk my dogs like twice a day, religiously. Whenever you're a dog walker, you get to know people, you get to know kind of people in your area and make friends that way. And there's this lovely lady that she always walks her dog, and my dog loves her dog. One day whenever I was out, she was like, oh yes, she's like, hold on a second, I've got a present for you. And it was so random but so amazing and so thoughtful of her. And she told me she was in the shop one day and she seen this mug and she thought of Benji, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so she got me this mug and it was so thoughtful of her. Aww, I love this wee mug too. It actually really holds in the heat, which is great because apparently I talk too much whilst I drink tea during tea vlogs. So thanks to my little dog walkie friend from my mug, I love it. Speaking of walking the dogs, need to go do that now. So probably end the video here. As always, links are down there. And if you like tea, give this video a thumbs up and, you know, subscribe and join us, and we can have lots more tea together and it'll be glorious. And yeah, and sorry to the Americans that you can't get Kinder Eggs. I feel so sorry because I don't like milk chocolate, so I kind of feel like I don't even have a right to say this, but just the act of eating chocolate and then being rewarded with a toy, it's awesome. So I'm sorry that you can't experience that. But at least, you know, nobody is going to choke on small toys where you live because it's hidden inside the chocolate. That's a bonus. So that's the end of my tea, and that's the end of this vlog. Bye bye.